Greetings and welcome to the channel. Let's do a recap of pretty little pastimes that my ADHD brain liked over the last week. So the first one was doing a day out with my friends. So we went out and about. We went to a restaurant and we got some tasty eats and bites. So I love when there is like dopamine food, mac and cheese, cute drinks. That is definitely something that peaks my dopamine up, and being able to catch up with my friends. I am an introvert, but some socialization is needed. We also got to go to some shops because it was like a shopping area, so being able to see all the cute stuff, and of course we did see a movie. So that was some dopamine for my ADHD brain. Something else that my ADHD brain liked last week was doing a Sunday financial recap. So I do my finances week by week, listing my expenses out per day. My brain has really been liking that. Likewise, I've been making goals, like 2-week goals. So basically paycheck to paycheck, I make some fun goals. Actually, I didn't accomplish any of my goals this paycheck period, so these are rolling over to the next paycheck. But I like making other fun or productive goals in smaller chunks, like 2 weeks versus a year or a month. My brain has really been liking that at this time. Picture books. Now, for this particular book, it is a dessert cookbook, and I really have no idea if I'll ever do any of the recipes in it. However, the pictures, yes, the pictures, it's an adult picture book for me. I like flipping through and looking at the tasty items and pictures. It was great for me. I liked the tactile feel and being able to flip through the pages and see all the pretty desserts. My brain was liking that last week. Now, I am always down for a listening party, and before I got deep into vinyl or upgraded my vinyl player, I did listen to albums. I would just sit down and play them from YouTube, but now being able to do it with the vinyl player has upgraded and changed the game. Upgrading my vinyl player. And when I have a listening party, I usually do a small activity on the side, and last week it was a trace and unwind. And basically what you do is there is etched on the page like a lightly etched photograph, and then you just trace it with your pencil. So it's low stakes. You don't have to think super hard about it. You don't have to go in your brain and say what colors go together. You just trace the picture that's already there to bring it to life. So my brain really liked that this week, doing a listening party but pairing it with a tactile low stakes activity that did not require a lot of brain thinking or brain function. This next one, I would be surprised if it's not on here every week, because it is literally like background television stuff. I love to watch or to put on Resort TV 1, which is a Disney vlog, and they have like hours and hours and hours of walking around Disney, getting on the rides. So when I have a listening party, I usually put this on in the background, and it's muted just so if I look up, I can see like the fireworks show or rides at Disney, because I am a Disney adult, I suppose. But that just brings me happiness. Look, there's fireworks, and then I have music playing, and I'm doing a little tracing thing. The Winter Olympics were going on, so I also enjoyed watching those with the pretty costumes and the ice skating. My brain really liked that as well. It was my luteal phase this last week, so there was a lot of sitting and watching TV on the couch, getting stuck in that horizontal position and just letting it happen, because it is what it is. So watching The Burbs, a little bit of Bridgerton as well, And then I watched, I think this is called like The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I am a thriller girly, like I like thrillers and stuff like that. But I like a whole entire like slew of TV for different reasons. I'll watch reality TV. Sometimes I like to watch bad things just because it's bad and it's entertaining. So you'll see that along the way on the channel. Now, nose dopamine, of course, a candle. This one was pink lavender and espresso. I don't know how I feel about this. This is typically not a scent that I would pick, but alas, looking at it, it presents warmth and it smelled decent enough. So I usually like cookie food smelling scent. Another hit of nostril dopamine were the flowers that I received on Valentine's Day are still hanging in there, going strong, and they are also visually pleasing as well. So being able to smell those as nostril dopamine and also eye dopamine has been really nice. They're probably on their way out at this point, but I have definitely enjoyed all the pretty colors and seeing the opening up of some of the flowers as they woke up as time went on. Now next is another low-key tactile thing. Like I said, luteal phase, low energy. So a word search is something that I enjoy doing, also that's low stakes, because it's like the answer is there. I know the word's in there somewhere, so it's just kind of a chill thing to do while watching TV or just sitting. So I liked that. Additionally, I did find the strength to read a tactile book. So I've been reading a thriller book, Listen for the Lie. And this time actually I paired it with a red light. So I have a red light lamp and did some red light therapy during this time. Like I said, luteal phase, I need all the help that I can get. Barbie Oracle cards. Now this one is just bright and fun, and getting a motivational message in this cute medium was definitely something that I enjoyed. And we have next is a book club. So my friend invited me to a book club sometime last year, and so I try to attend whenever I can because it is such a cute book club. Like there's always a theme and there are crafts, and for this one they actually like had a chocolate fountain and there was a charcuterie board, or however you say that. So it's always like a good time. They really go all out, and you don't even have to read the book. Sometimes we don't even talk about the book, but it's just been a nice little community that my brain does like. I am an introvert, so I only at the beginning knew my friend, so if she wasn't there I probably wouldn't have gone to the book club. But that is to say, maybe get someone that you do know and try to do like some sort of community activity of something that you enjoy, like finding a book club with a friend, because it has definitely been something to look forward to each month, and it gives me something to do. So there will be a book, and then I'm like, okay, during this month I can listen to this book in an audio book. But this theme we did, I don't know what this is called, but everyone brought one of something duplicated, like 15 bookmarks, 15 face masks, and we did face masks, and it was like a self-care / making a vision board time / Valentine's Day, because the previous month was canceled due to snow. So everyone kind of just chips in and has a good time, and it's just a cute little girly thing to look forward to. So I really have enjoyed being a part of this book club. So I encourage you, like, if you have an interest or if you're interested in something, see if you can find a community around that interest, because it can be really fun to like get involved and to push yourself. Like I said, I'm an introvert, so sometimes it is a little intimidating, like to go out and socialize, especially when you may not know people, but I have found it to be worth it in this case. And then I go home and I recharge my introvert batteries. So it's definitely been a fun time, and this is just like footage of us getting all the little things that everyone brought. They would just dump what they brought into the middle of the table, and then you'd grab what color you wanted. And there's my bag. Isn't it so cute? It's like vegetable cats. And then I also made a vision board. So it was a really fun time. Like I said, I encourage you to find a community that speaks to your interests. And they even had this really cute cake. And so this is them opening the cake. But those are the major highlights and of what my brain enjoyed last week, my ADHD brain. I will do some special mentions. So special mentions, aka the stuff I forgot to record in real time, would be cassette tapes. So while I like listening to vinyl, sometimes I don't necessarily have the energy to like do all the cleaning and stuff. So cassettes are like a great tactile physical media that is low pressure. You just take the tape out and then you put it in. So I enjoyed that. I listened to Radical Optimism by Dua Lipa on cassette. Nice high energy album. And the last thing is going to be low stakes food. These walking tamales do not require like any heating up. You can just eat them out of the thing. So it was great for me this week during the luteal phase. And that's a recap of things that my ADHD brain liked last week. If you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. I talk about other things such as tactile media. I like to romanticize tactile activities and media and just kind of finding cozy dopamine. So feel free to like and subscribe. Until the next pretty little pastime. Bye.